Yo, how you guys doing? Welcome to the second channel. This channel is like more of a chilled back channel, barely any editing and little to no sound effects. Well, I found this TikTok while I was doom scrolling, and the person in the video was pretty much saying that it was okay to have a high body count, and people who have a high body count shouldn't be judged for it. And I was like, oh, okay, that's a crazy statement. I think I need to make a video about this. So here's that TikTok.
Can we stop being so dramatic about sex? It is not a life-altering, changing event. It's not that serious. Your value doesn't go away as a human being. You're not gonna fall off the face of the fucking earth. You are literally mashing pissers, dude. Oh my god. Every time you have sex, your value as a human being doesn't go boop, boop. That's not how that works. I see posts constantly, people going, if your body count is this at this age, then if your body count's over 2 when you're 20, your hormones problem. I can promise you, almost all of those people who say things like that, they have never had sex because they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. You are mashing pissers. We need to stop being so dramatic about that.
I mean, there are so many things wrong with what she just said. I don't even know where to start. So obviously clearly annoyed that she's getting judged for having a high body count, and her comeback is, oh well, it's not that serious. Which I have to disagree. I think having a high body count is pretty serious. I understand for some people it may not be that serious, but at least for me, most likely a lot of the people, it is very important. A lot of your points are stupid, so let's just focus on one point, okay? You said that your value as a human doesn't deplete when you have intercourse with a lot of people. This is just totally wrong. Like, the more people you do it with, the less value you are worth to other people. It's just how it is. I didn't set that system up. Like, nobody wants to be with someone who's been with 20 plus people, or even 10. Like, right now I'm 20, and even 3 is pushing it. But that is my personal preference. And I'm sure that everybody has their own personal preference of what is too far. I feel like most people draw the line at 4 and 5. I don't know, I just think it's really wrong to glorify that it's okay to have a high body count. And again, the only reason why this person thinks like this is because they have a high body count themselves and they're tired of people making fun of them for it. Or somebody that she liked rejected her for having a high body count. And yes, I do agree that you should do whatever you want to. Like, if you want to have a high body count, go ahead. But you also have to understand that there are consequences for your actions. So you can't sit there and bang this guy and bang that guy and bang like pretty much every guy you know, and then expect people to respect you or judge you. Like, that's just not gonna happen. Like, of course the majority of people are gonna be put off by people with high body counts, and I wonder why. Probably because bad news follows them everywhere they go. Like, I'm sure that at least one person in their life knows somebody who has like a new boyfriend or new girlfriend like every single month. And it seems like they can never stay out of drama, and they're always constantly talking to guys or girls. And whenever anything goes wrong in their life, they're always to blame someone else but themselves. Nah, most of the time it literally is their fault. Like, obviously I'm not going to tell you they have a high body count because they're ashamed of it, but you can just tell because of how many people they date. Raise your hand if you have any people like that in your life, because I certainly do. And they're really annoying. So at least to me, if someone has a high body count, or I can just tell they do, it's most likely everything I need to know about that person. They're probably not going to respect me as a friend or whatever I am. They definitely don't respect themselves because they're letting everybody hit. They probably have like no morals, and if they do, it's always to justify whatever they're doing. For example, the girl in this TikTok trying to justify her having a high body count. Oh, well, having a high body count isn't really that big of a deal. Yes it is. Like, if you just said that you like being a slut, I would have a lot more respect for you, because at least you're admitting it, instead of trying to justify it. And that's another thing, they can never be responsible for their own actions. I could bet $1,000 or even my life savings that this person and everybody else who's also agree with her that they definitely cheated multiple times. Oh yeah, and they're also very untrustworthy too. Like, okay, let's think about this. Would you let somebody who slept with 10 plus people Be around your significant other alone. No. No, you wouldn't. But there you go. Do I need to say anything else? I don't think so. Alright, let's read the comments to see how these people think. People just want to be more important than they actually are. Miss, those are people with high body counts. Like, those people screw over everybody to get what they want. What are you talking about? Exactly, it's definitely not that serious. For real, like, why do they care? Well, if enough people are caring, then, it's probably something you should care about too. We got a simple alert in the comments. I'm so glad that you're self-aware about your purpose as a human female. I love women like you. Yeah, you like women like this because you want to sleep with them. See how flawed this whole thinking is? It's so stupid. It's like kissing. Not a big deal. I'ma let this comment sit there for a moment. This has to be the most bigoted comment I've came across in a while. Having intercourse with someone and kissing someone is not the same thing. Like, there's no way these people value kissing and intercourse on the same level. How does having a high body count mean you don't have value? How you value someone isn't by their past, it's by how they treat you in the present and how they are now as a person. So again, I mentioned this earlier, that's just straight BS because somebody past does tell a lot about the person. Like, usually people who have high body counts, or let's just say like maybe in the past they had high body counts, usually have very short attention spans. That's why they had a high body count in the first place, because they like need a new person every single week for whatever reason. Usually it's to make them feel good about themselves. So why would I want to date someone like that? Like, would you date somebody who's cheated before? Or take her ex back who has cheated? No, you're not. You're going to be worried about them cheating on you. This is another dumb comment I found. Your body count will never be as serious as your sexual health. I care whether or not you get tested regularly and not how many people you've been with. Or, you know what, I got a better idea. Maybe both are important, because the less people you sleep with, the less you gotta worry about it. Wow, that's funny how that works out. So as we were reading the comments, I was gathering all the points they made to show you, again, how delusional some of these points are. It's not that serious. People who care about body counts think that they're important. Why should they care? Not caring about body count is being self-aware. It's like kissing. Sexual health is more important. And lastly, you shouldn't value someone's past. Value their present. You know, all I gotta say is good luck with your future husband or wife. Hopefully they're gonna be okay with your high body count. But yeah, that's it. Bye.